guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to tell you all about my week 10 bump date. So yeah, it's been a good week. I'm feeling a little bit better. Symptoms have been getting somewhat better. Nausea, that's been my number one symptom. That's gotten a little bit better. I have my moments during the day where I get pretty nauseous and I just lay down. I try and eat. I try and always keep something in my stomach, and that helps completely. So yeah, nausea's getting better. I'm always chewing and eating something. I try and eat almost every hour. I'm eating a lot. I've actually gained some pounds, which is good because I was losing some weight when I was feeling pretty sick. So that's been good. I'm almost to 130, and that's my normal weight. I'm always 130. So I went down to 123, you guys. So that's, or like 121 actually, I think. I lost some weight. So yeah, I'm putting back on the pounds, which is good. So yeah, that's good. Nausea's getting way better. So cravings, still want fruit. I want cold fruit. I buy the big packages of pre-sliced apples at Costco, and I snack on those like crazy. I want them really cold. So anything cold. I have the cotton candy grapes here at our store. I don't know if you guys have had those. I don't know if that's just a California thing, but we have those here, and they taste like cotton candy, but they're grapes. They're so good, and they taste like candy. They're amazing. I put them in my freezer and freeze the grapes and just snack on them, and that's amazing. So I'm still craving junk food. I like pizza. I like quesadillas. Protein-wise, I'm not a huge meat eater. I've never been a huge meat eater, but now that I'm pregnant, we got to take one for the team. We got to eat some meat, you guys. It's got to do it. It's such a huge, huge thing to eat meat when you're pregnant. I didn't understand it. My doctor really went over it with me. Actually, I saw her on Monday. I'll go over that too. But she went over with me the importance of protein. It's very, very important in pregnancy. So I've stepped up my game. I'm trying to eat beef. Beef is I'm not a huge beef lover. It doesn't taste good to me. That's just why I don't eat it. It doesn't taste very good. I've never craved a steak or anything like that. But if it's there, I'm going to eat it. It's just healthy for my babies, and that's what's the most important. So I've been eating beef. I've been eating chicken. I'm not a big fish lover. Never been a fish lover. Pork, not so much. I like bacon, but that's just something that I can't even think about. That's a huge aversion for me. I don't crave bacon when I normally love bacon. So that's the only kind of pork I will eat. But yeah, so protein, I'm trying to get in my protein intake. It's so important. So yeah, I've definitely upped up that. I'm eating lots of like quinoa. Quinoa is a good source of protein, and that's also good fiber, which constipation, that's another issue that we have in pregnancy. So I've noticed a huge difference since eating my quinoa salads. I make like big batches of quinoa salads I put pieces of asparagus in there and pieces of like squash, or I'll put pieces of, any kind of veggies I have, mushrooms, anything like that. So, yeah. Sorry, my dog barks every time anyone walks by my house. So that is another thing, is we are going to be training both of our dogs here soon, because when I have two babies that have been fussy for a very long few hours, and I finally get them to sleep, my dogs bark all the time. So it's a big problem. Can't be happening when I have two sleeping babies. I need a break. So we're going to be training them. We're going to have someone come over and train them not to bark. We're going to put bark collars on them. Barking needs to stop. They're good dogs. They just bark too much. So yeah, we're going to be stopping that here soon. So anyways, yeah, that's been kind of all I've been eating, just trying to eat healthy, even though some days I don't. I want carbs. And when you have that full carb feeling, it's amazing. For me, muffins. My husband gets me the mini blueberry muffins, and I just put 3 in my mouth and eat those in the morning. First thing in the morning. It tides me over for a good few hours, and it's just those carbs. I don't know why that helps my nausea. Like good solid carbs. So I know it's not very healthy, but hey, it helps me feel better, and then I can get healthy food down once I feel better. So, yeah, nausea is definitely getting better. I feel like I have more control over it. So what else? I'm peeing a lot. That's a huge symptom of mine. I don't wake up during the night. I actually sleep really great all through the night. So I don't wake up to go to the bathroom. I wish I did, because I wake up in the morning and my bladder actually hurts. It's like sore from holding in all that urine all night. So I wish that I woke up to go to the bathroom, but I don't. So I sleep pretty good. Yeah, sleeping's been good. I have pretty intense dreams. They're very vivid. I don't know if that's a pregnancy thing. I think I've heard of some people dealing with weird, crazy dreams. So that's something that I've been dealing with. Every night I'll wake up, or every morning I'll wake up and I tell my husband about my dream, and he's just like, that is so weird. So I've been keeping a dream journal, and I'm just writing them down just so I can look back one day and be like, wow, that was weird. So, yeah, having weird dreams, sleeping good though. It takes me a little bit to go to sleep. What else? Oh yeah, there's another thing I wanted to ask, and I would love advice on this. Every morning I wake up, maybe the last 3 or 4 mornings I've woken up, and I feel these sharp pains in my uterus, pelvic area. I don't know if that's round ligament pain. I don't know what round ligament pain feels like, but people keep warning me that I'm going to experience it especially with having twins. It's the ligament, I think it's the ligaments that are from your pelvic bone to your uterus. It's kind of what holds the uterus up. That's what I got from it. I don't know, I could be wrong, but it's the ligament stretching. So I don't know if that's what I'm feeling. I don't know if it's a sharp pain. This is my first pregnancy, so I don't know what feels normal and what's not normal. So I don't know. So yeah, I'm feeling that. It's a sharp zapping. It almost knocks the wind out of me pain. So if any of you guys experience this and you know what this is, I would love to hear what your thoughts are and what you think it is. I'm not bleeding, I'm not spotting. I feel like bleeding is an indication of calling the OB. I know that it's normal to feel weird little feelings all the time being pregnant. This is a new one, so I just don't know what it is. So that's been going on. I'm not very fatigued. I'm not very tired. I've never really battled that throughout this pregnancy so far. I know a lot of people get bad fatigue, but I haven't. I mean, I nap when I want to nap. I'm home. I work from home. So I have that advantage of just being able to take a nap when I want to. So maybe that's why I don't feel as tired. But I'm out of breath all the time, like right now. So that's been a huge thing. I think that's it, you guys. No headaches yet. I was getting a few headaches last week. Those stopped. So I know that will happen eventually, or it usually does happen. So not yet. I'm trying to stay hydrated to keep those headaches away. I know being hydrated is a huge thing to keep headaches away. So yeah, I think that's it for my symptoms. I think. I always think of something later on after I stop the video and I'm like, oh, I should have put that in the video. But anyways, yeah, that's all I can think of for now. Another huge highlight of my 10-week bump date is I had my OB appointment on Monday. It went amazing. I love my OB doctor. She's so sweet and nice and just really is like a no-nonsense doctor. Like, she just tells it how it is, and I kind of want that for a doctor. I know some doctors sugarcoat things and say things to help you feel better, but she actually just says it how it is, and I like that. I wanted a doctor that was real and that just knows what she's talking about. She definitely is very experienced, and I was referred to her by my fertility clinic because she's so good. She's such a good doctor with multiples and high-risk IVF pregnancies, and I am considered high risk. So she went over hospitals with me. She wants me to be where there's a NICU, as in hospital-wise, just because with twins you just never know. Knock on wood. My babies will be healthy and great, but just in case you want to have that NICU there. So she wants me to go tour 2 different hospitals in my area and go see what I like. So I'm pretty sure I'll pick Rancho. I think it's Rancho Valley. So I'm pretty sure I'll pick that hospital. But yeah, so we went over hospitals. Basically, how your first OB appointment goes. I wanted to kind of tell you guys how it went. I had no clue how a first OB appointment went, and there is a certain protocol that they go by. So I will go over that for people that want to know what goes on in a first OB appointment. So you get in there, the nurse takes your blood pressure, your weight. She asks you all about your pregnancy. She'll ask you if you're on medications, which I am. I've been on anti-nausea medications, and they want to know, of course, all about my IVF and my hormones and how many milligrams and everything I'm taking. So we went over that, and then she had me pee in a cup. They want to do a urine sample, and then we waited outside my doctor's office. My doctor brought us in. Me and my husband were there, and we sat down. She talked to us about everything. She wanted to know certain questions she wanted to ask me. We went over a few things, and then you go into an examination room, kind of where they do pap smears and, exam rooms. So we went into there. She had me dress into a robe because they do a breast exam. They do a pelvic exam. They kind of measure your pelvic area. They want to see how much room those babies have, and according to her, I have a perfect baby pelvic region. She said that I have a very long torso. So she said that is great for twins. She said you will less back pain and less issues. So that was cool. I'm about 5'9". I'm pretty tall, and I've always had a pretty long waist. So I've always had doctors tell me, that's good. That's a good thing. So, and my hips, she said, will expand. That's another thing I've always heard my whole life is I have baby making hips. They will expand for those babies. So, yeah, I need the room too. So yeah, that was good news. And they also, if you're not up to date with your pap exams, they'll do that. I was up to date with it, so I didn't have to do that. But she does a cervix check. I had no idea that they did this. It was very interesting. And I'm still sore from it because they have to check your cervix and your birth canal. They want to see how much room you have in there. So she measured that. She wanted to see how my uterus was laying, and supposedly everything felt fine. But ouch, I wasn't ready for that. So yeah, that was pretty intense. But anyways, everything felt fine, and she said everything was good. So they do that, and then after that they do a ultrasound. So they did a vaginal ultrasound on me. So yeah, everything looked good. Babies look good. They're moving around a lot. It was great. So after that, she talked to us about birth plans. I will get into this later. It's kind of a controversial topic. I know some people are pro C-section, pro vaginal, pro natural, pro, all these different things, but for me, I just want them out healthy and safe, and my doctor highly recommends C-sections for multiples and twins just because the second baby coming out, baby B, there's always a risk for that baby. And with my anxiety and my stress, she said, you don't want to worry about that. It's always scary vaginally delivering twins because there's certain things that can happen. I have 2 placentas in there. They're fraternal twins, so they each have their own placenta. So things can happen with the placenta where it can shift and block the vaginal canal. Then the second baby's stuck in there, and then you have to go into emergency C-section when you just went through maybe, 24-hour labor. It's just, it's too much, and with my anxiety, I just don't want to worry about it. So I am probably going to go for C-section. I know a lot of people have opinions on this. I'll probably get comments. I don't want to hear it. No offense. I don't want to be rude, but this is what I have chosen, and everyone has their way of doing things, and I'm comfortable with it, and with my anxiety issues, I feel like it's what's best. So yeah, I'm still thinking about it. I'm not totally decided. But if I do decide to do C-section, we would pick 2 weeks before my due date to do the C-section. And then if I go into labor before that, then they do a C-section. So yeah, that's how it goes. That's how my doctor does it. And I know all doctors have their way of doing things. My doctor is super specialized in twins and high risk. And this is what she does, and I trust her. So my mom had twins, and my brother, who came out second, actually it was scary. He almost didn't come out. He wasn't able to get out. I I just don't want to go through it. It just, to me, thinking about that, it is so petrifying and scary. So whatever my doctor suggests, I will do. So yeah, we went over that towards the end of the appointment, and she just, you could tell she kind of was tiptoeing around it, because there's some people that are like totally against it. And, you know, I think doctors kind of tiptoe around it, and they want to feel how the patient is, what they want. So as soon as she said that, I was like, okay, you know, I'll do whatever you suggest, whatever you think is safe. Doctor knows more than me. Doctor knows more than patient. I trust that doctor. This doctor delivers babies weekly. So, yeah, like I said, not totally for sure concrete. You know, I haven't totally concretely, I don't know if that's a word, chosen exactly what I want to do, but she did put that in my mind, and I will probably be doing that, but it's not totally decided yet. So, I think that's it, you guys. I'm not going to go on too much longer. I don't want to make this too long, but I do see them in another month on July 27th. That's my next OB appointment. So that is going to be awesome. They're going to be huge. I don't even know how many weeks I'll be then. I'll be way far along. I'll be probably in my second trimester. So, oh my God, I think I'll be 15 weeks. But yeah, very exciting. It was a great appointment. I love my doctor. I was really nervous about that because I know it's important. You want to like your doctor that's delivering your babies, you know? So she's awesome, and huge weight lifted off my shoulders. So my husband loves her, and yeah, all good things, guys. It was a great 10 weeks, and I do have a little bit of a bump. I'll do a little bump shot for you guys to see at night. My bump is a little bit more bumpier. I think it's because I've eaten all day. It's probably mostly bloat, but it still looks like a bump, and it's still exciting. So yeah, I'll do a little bump shot at the end of this. It is morning time, so it's probably not super bumpy, but yeah, I will post a bump shot at the end of this, and then I'll also post a little clip of my ultrasound so you can see how big the babies are. They're so big, and they're moving, and we think we saw baby B, which is the boy. We think we saw his little pee-pee. I know it's really early, but it's crazy. You could see something in between his legs, and then with baby A, there was nothing there, so we think that's the girl, and then baby B was the boy. So it's still early, and she was like, don't count on that being for sure, but she thought she saw something. So anyways, I will put a little clip of that ultrasound so you guys can see little babies. And I think that's it. I'll end it at that. I will do another video soon. I'm going to try and do something kind of creative. Let me know if you guys have any suggestions of what you want to see or what you want me to talk about. I would love to hear, you know, what you guys want to see from my channel. So that's it. I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Bye.
So this is like such a good fun stage. Like, look at the little legs, look at the toes. Stop it with that little foot.
Oh, yeah.
Look at the hand.
Yeah, look at the little...
Look at it. Oh, just one foot just going crazy. Do you feel like this is a good milestone? Like, do you...
Oh, it's huge.
Like, 10 weeks is like a good week.
Yeah, this is...
I mean, you're
we
not
had elbows and...
comfortable, but I mean, 10 weeks, I love 10 weeks. Right?
There's elbows
I love 10
and...
and 12 Each week gets so much more real.
Yeah, every week is just like something more.
Oh, look at that heart. Look at how strong this little heart's beating.
Oh.
That's B.
This is A. Sorry,
Okay.
I keep moving. These are there, but...
It's funny, they're head to toe right now.
But I'm sure
Like,
it
I don't
flips
know.
so
Yeah, they
much.
flip
Look
around.
at this one.
He's like...
This is the boy, and he's totally busy. Look at, that's totally a boy.
Yeah.
Look at his little fun.
Yeah, just hanging out.
Oh, I'm so glad you're feeling better though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was bad there for a while.
You have it double, like you're
I
double.
actually sound like on hormones, so it's like just
Oh,
so